thank you, gentlemen. Well, thank you very, very much.
Intel says last of the moles have gone to ground. Digging them out won't be easy.
Then you'll be happy to hear the full might of the U.S. military is at your disposal.
Sims.
Words.
Holy shit. They're giving us the keys to the toy box?
Think of it as a welcome home present. So, where do we start?
Payback's a bitch.
Part of the Torrisi family now. Act like it. You haven't lived until you've tasted the family vintage. I'll bring you a bottle. Or four. Trust me, with the work we'll be doing, you're going to need it. Scared of a little competition, Caruso? Come on, put your foot down. Let's see what she can do. There is history everywhere in Sicily. It's all just rubble and dust, if you ask me.
Let's leave them to it and get our horses ready.
But if that's your thing, take a horse, get out there and breathe it in. Remember though, you're not sightseeing, you're on the Don's time. Ah, San Celeste. The markets, the women, the wine. We don't just walk these streets. We own them. Anyone who forgets that, well, they won't be around for long. There are wolves in the hills, Enzo. They want what is ours. They don't know the meaning of honor. My uncle gave you a chance when he saved you from the mines. Don't make him regret it. When all is said and done, we'll rest easy, knowing we gave everything for this family. And those who stood against us, they'll be buried deep, right where they belong. You did good today. But mine, boy.
I own an island off the coast of Costa Rica. Really spectacular, spared no expense. For this place, I wanted to show them something that wasn't an illusion. Something that was real.
Can anyone hear me? This is Dr. Maya Joshi. I've been left behind on Isla Nubla.
Let your body settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions. You don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends. Here, you are in control.
Now, let the world hear it! Shout his name! Thirsting for revenge, the jet black villain returns to the ring! Get ready for the next battle! Section 8! New Challenger! Armor! Aim!
I'll show you just how scary boxing can be.
leader of the organization known as Shadaloo. His name is Bison. This is simulation data based on his battle prowess. But, as a research director, I'll have to test what this thing is capable of. Out of all the data obtained by Siren, this one's the most dangerous. We should be able to fight against it. Let's boot it up. Begin test. Nice work. I pray with a song in my heart. Ever since we've been alone, whenever I'm feeling blue, let it
Got a name?
Mako. Daito.
Daito. A Jap then, huh?
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
Got a little something special for you. We're gonna try out the brand new tune. Oh my, your music, your setting grace. Let's sing together. Let's keep on singing another day. With music I'll never stray. Sweet that you're on my life. Love on music. Let's keep on singing night and day. With a music.
Talk about the Clone Wars. They talk about the big moments, the crisis points, planetary invasions, all-out assaults, cities bombed to rubble, Truth is, there's a war you don't see. The one fought in the shadows. The war beneath the war. A war that's won with the right strategy. Surveillance, ciphers, good old-fashioned sabotage. These aren't the heroes they tell stories about. They're professionals. Setting aside their differences to take on the impossible. But that's the job, and they get it done.
Pac-Man! Pac-Man!
Pac-Man! Pac-Man!
Oh, how about a quick snack?
Adventure is back on the menu.
Pac-Man World 2, Re-Pac!
Pac-Man World 2 is back and better than ever.
A massive crisis has fallen upon Pac-Land!
The ghosts have stolen the golden fruit. It's up to us to track them down in this wild adventure through Pac-Land. I've got to get back stat. The villagers are in danger. Let's run, chomp, and butt bounce through Pac-Land to save the day.
Once you're on the ice, look out for any crack spots. You don't want to fall in.
Watch out for all kinds of epic enemies.
All right, come, Pac-Man. Show me what you're made of.
Re-Pac means new features. Team up and play together with a friend. Pac-Man and Pac-Drone are coming. Watch out, ghosts. jump with even more precision. And that's not all. Complete missions to earn special items. Wear stylish new outfits. Collect and display figures. Get ready to power up and have a blast, because adventure is back on the menu. Here we go!
They're combing the streets. Searching house to house.
If they arrest you two, they will take you to their headquarters, and you will not return.
I'm more concerned with the 6-foot cat man who's got claws that can cut through vibranium alloy. By my count, that makes 2 super soldiers loose in Paris.
3, counting you.
And that's too many.
I'll be there before the sun rises. Before the Germans, before that American. The Eye of Force has been found.
Please, just stick to the rooftops. Be careful, Stanwasami.
When am I not?
It's better if I tackle this one alone.
You may encounter some obstacles.
That won't be a problem. Our cat friend is definitely here too. And by the look of things, he's not very far ahead.
The American boy is right on your heels.
Who the hell are you?
If you wanted us dead, we'd be dead. So what do you want?
Answers.
That's far enough!
Stay out of my way!
Stand aside!
I do not take orders from anyone!
I don't have time for this.
Neither do I.
all times, no matter how strong we feel. We are but just a few clicks from the fall.
なんだこれ。
エレちゃんは亡くなっちゃったみたい。何かが私たち全員を殺しに来るって。
And take on the challenge of becoming a survivor in the world of DayZ. We want to humbly warn you that it won't be easy, but with a little patience and a whole lot of deaths, you might have what it takes. So let's get cracking. We pride ourselves on being a hardcore multiplayer survival sandbox adventure game. Our official motto is, this is DayZ, this is your story. And we take that quite seriously. There are no missions, no map markers, and no one to tell you what to do. Your only objective is to survive at all costs. You'll face many obstacles along the way, including but not limited to the infected, other players, diseases, and countless other threats. Sounds good? Finding the right server is crucial to get the most out of your experience. The most important distinction is between official servers hosted by us through our partners and community servers run by the players. If you want the standard experience, go for official servers. If you are looking for an experience that's tailored to a specific community need, choose community servers. Pro tip, always choose a server in the region tag closest to you for the best experience. For example, in Germany, pick EUDE. On the East Coast in the US, go for USNY. You'll also see options like first person or a mix of first and third person. Finally, you might wonder what Chernobyl and Livonia mean. These are two base game maps. One is set in autumn and the other in summer. Both are accessible, so start wherever you prefer. You've been spawned in, now what? You might find yourself on a beach or in a field, wearing nothing but a shirt and pants. We would like to remind you that any choice you make could determine your fate. We do not have any in-game character progression, rather we focus on you, the player's skill progression. The learning curve may be steep, but once it clicks, every minute you spend making good choices that keep you alive will be a most satisfying experience. Then let's try to understand some basics. We value immersion and we like to keep the HUD minimal. There will be a few different icons at the bottom of your screen. On the right side of the screen you will see health, blood, temperature, hunger, and hydration. It is genuinely a good idea to keep those icons in the white to have a healthy character with a good immune system. At the bottom left, you will see a stamina bar. The more weight you carry, the less stamina you will have. And the little bar's icon is how loud you sound in-game to the infected and other players. It is easy to get lost in DayZ. You will get lost a lot in DayZ. That's just the nature of the game. We don't provide a minimap or location markers. Instead, we encourage you to rely on real-world instincts, not your gaming instincts, to find your way. Roads and power lines often lead to towns and cities. Reading signs and following hiking trail markers also help. While there is a map, GPS and compass in the game, you'll need to find them through looting. They aren't given to you. The infected are a constant threat, and knowing how to handle them is key to survival. You can either sneak past them or engage them directly, though the latter comes with risks. Every tool you pick up can be used as a melee weapon, including your fists. Block attacks by holding L2 while backing up. Strike with R2. If you get multiple cuts, bandage them ASAP, or you'll bleed out. If it's a single cut, it can close on its own, but don't celebrate just yet because your wound will get infected. The other obvious threat? Other survivors. Servers can host up to 60 players, all fighting for the same goal, survival. Friend or foe? That's for you and them to decide. One unwritten rule many follow: no mic, no life. So speak up and gesture. Say friendly. They might help you or betray you, or maybe you'll betray them. Sustenance is everything. New players often struggle with loot scarcity, but trust your instincts. Search gardens, bars, fruit-bearing trees, houses, and even infected. Some carry non-perishables. You can hunt small animals, but some animals might be too fast for you. Most towns have wells for clean water. You'll also find water bottles and canteens, but never drink directly from a random bottle on the ground. Pour it out first and refill it. Golden rule: don't consume anything you wouldn't in real life, otherwise you'll get sick. Speaking of which, the world is out to get you in DayZ. Drink sketchy water? Disease. Bloody hands after butchering? Disease. Undercooked fish? Disease. Overcooked chicken? Also disease. Undercook and overcook. Wore inadequate clothing? Disease. Check your temperature. Ignore your symptoms and your illness will progress and eventually kill you. We use a single icon for all diseases, but the character will exhibit various symptoms. In short, you'll need to learn symptoms and treatments through trial and error, which brings us to... As a game that was originally born out of the community, we take pride in our community's dedication. Hundreds of tutorials, guides, infographics, and social media groups exist to help newcomers. If you prefer to dive into the deep end blindly, be our guest. We encourage that. But if you are struggling and in need of help, don't be afraid to seek it. Whatever your choice, the community has your back. Remember that the learning curve will be steep, but once you got it, you won't just survive, you will thrive. Hope this video gave you a glimpse into what DayZ is all about. This is Mark, and on behalf of the DayZ team, we hope you enjoy the game.
Here's what's new in Football Ultimate Team for FC26. An exciting expansion of FUT's competitive structure with live events, including gauntlets and the return of tournaments, introducing more ways to compete and earn rewards. A revamp of Rivals and Champs, including the removal of qualifiers and the addition of a second tier of Weekend League. Huge improvements to disconnects on draws, plus repeatable evos, and an overhauled gameplay experience powered by community feedback and tuned specifically for Ultimate Team. Let's kick off with live events, a new home for a variety of competitions, starting with the return of tournaments. Backed by popular demand, tournaments are high-stakes knockout football at its best, with winners advancing and losers getting sent back to the lobby. Tournament matchmaking ensures you'll always face an opponent in the same round as you, guaranteeing intense matchups every step of the way. You'll compete for unique, tournament-specific rewards, and have regular opportunities to experience the intensity and glory of knockout football throughout the season. Gauntlets are a new live event designed to test your club depth, making every one of your players more important and challenging your ability to compete with different squads. Each gauntlet consists of a set number of matches. But here's the catch. You must use a completely new squad every single match. Unlike tournaments, you won't get knocked out when you lose, but the more wins you get, the better your rewards will be. Live events are also replacing and reinventing friendlies. Live events, including gauntlets and tournaments, can have squad requirements, house rules, and newly added entry requirements, allowing you to qualify for events by completing objectives, such as winning a qualifier tournament. We've also made big changes to Rivals and Champs based on your feedback. Bounties are the first huge addition to Rivals, one-game objectives that pop up every few matches and give you a chance at immediate rewards. Complete the challenge and you'll earn weekly reward points, accelerated progress, season pass points, or even packs. Bounties won't always be about the win, with challenges like score the first goal giving you a chance to earn rewards regardless of the match result. Checkpoints have also been improved to help players who felt stuck in difficult divisions, with the addition of limited checkpoints, which allow relegation after a set number of losses. We heard your feedback, and Champions playoffs are no more. In FC26, you'll qualify for Champions directly by reaching a high enough division and earning Champions qualification points. And for those lower division players, we're introducing Challenges, a second tier of Champions that allows people of different skill levels to experience the thrill of Weekend League. But don't worry, Champions will still be the pinnacle, with stiffer competition and better rewards. We're building on our improvements in FC25 regarding disconnects. We know your stance and we agree. Players shouldn't be able to take wins away from you by quitting early. We also know when these quits typically happen and when they're the most frustrating. Late in a game, after a red card, or before a penalty. In FC26, if the score is tied and your opponent disconnects in any of these situations, not just by the menu, but by any method, you will receive the win. Evolutions are changing based on your feedback as well. In FC26, some evos will be repeatable, similar to how it works with SBCs and objectives. Cosmetic evos will now also stack, and you'll be able to maintain the look of some evos so you can still boost a player's ratings without losing existing visuals. The Ultimate Edition comes with one extra evo slot, meaning you'll be able to evo 2 players at once from the very beginning of the year. We know these details matter, and each will make the Ultimate Team experience better. But the most fundamental change, and the one you've been the most vocal about, is gameplay. Ultimate Team now has its very own gameplay experience called competitive gameplay. It's tuned to maximize 3 things: responsiveness, consistency, and control. And it's designed to deliver the fast, dynamic, and attacking football you've been asking for. We mentioned quicker passing, more fluid dribbling, fewer AI blocks and tackles, fewer bounce backs, and more responsive animations in our gameplay deep dive. But there are even more ways competitive gameplay is tuned for player control and responsiveness. You'll see fewer goals from keeper rebounds. Although this happens in real life, we know it's a frustrating way to concede, and it feels out of your control. That's the exact feeling competitive gameplay is aimed at addressing. Player stamina is also being treated differently. As your players tire, they'll remain just as explosive and agile, but only when you're controlling them, to reward active defending and player switching. One-touch passes are also more responsive. Now, passes can sometimes be triggered in as little as 1 frame before receiving the ball, making your players more reactive to split-second decisions you make. Each of these changes makes the game feel more responsive and encourages you to be in control, which is the feeling we want you to have when you play Ultimate Team this year. Ultimate Team is about you, the players you love, your tactics, your favorite modes, the choices you make as you play. And we hope that by expanding FUT's competitive structure with more ways to compete, improving core parts of the FUT experience, and introducing competitive gameplay, that you'll feel in control, on and off the pitch. Look out for more FUT info in the pitch notes right after this and on our social channels.